Did you know that the biggest waterfall on Earth is totally invisible to the naked eye? Have you ever heard of a waterfall hiding deep beneath the ocean that's more than 3 times the height of Niagara Falls? How on earth can a waterfall flow underwater without us even noticing it? And what's the connection between this hidden giant and regulating our entire planet's climate? Meet the Denmark Strait Cataract, the ultimate ocean marvel that stays completely out of sight. The Denmark Strait Cataract is located at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, tucked right between Greenland to the west and Iceland to the east. This super unique spot has kept it hidden from human eyes for centuries, since it's lurking way down deep, over 2,000 meters below the surface. So how could a waterfall this massive just slip by without anyone even noticing it? This hidden beast of a waterfall plunges a staggering 3,500 meters. That's a massive 11,500 feet. To put that into perspective, Niagara Falls is just a tiny 55 meters tall. We're talking about the Denmark Strait Cataract towering over Niagara by more than 3 times. Heck, it even absolutely crushes Angel Falls, the tallest one on land, which only hits 979 meters. And the sheer volume of water cascading through this waterfall is honestly mind-blowing. We're talking about 3 to 5 million cubic meters per second. That flow rate absolutely dwarfs any surface waterfall known on the planet. For context, even the Amazon River, the biggest river in the world by flow, only moves about 209,000 cubic meters per second, which is practically nothing compared to this hidden giant. This insane underwater waterfall happens because cold, super dense polar water from the north takes a deep dive downward, crashing right into the warmer, less dense water coming from the south. This whole phenomenon is known as the Denmark Strait Overflow. Basically, the surface water in the polar region gets so chilly that it gets heavy, dense, and just sinks straight to the bottom. This waterfall plays a massive, pivotal role in deep ocean circulation. It's a key engine for what we call the global thermohaline circulation. This whole current system is basically the Earth's conveyor belt, hauling heat from the tropics up to the poles and keeping our planet's energy perfectly balanced. Without this hidden giant, the world's climate would be totally thrown out of whack. This waterfall is also famously known as the Greenland pump, and the name totally nails its job. It acts like a massive pump, forcing that cold, dense water from the northern seas down into the deep Atlantic. It actually takes that water about 3 to 4 years to complete its long journey from the surface before it finally makes that epic plunge into the depths. You won't catch this waterfall with the naked eye like your typical land-based ones, because it's completely buried beneath the ocean surface. The water above looks totally calm, with zero signs that this massive hidden giant is even there. It's wild and completely unlike any waterfall we know. The biggest one on Earth is also the most elusive one. Scientists actually discovered this waterfall back in the 20th century, specifically while they were measuring water flow speeds in the area. They dropped current meters into the water and were totally shocked by these wild, unexpected readings pointing to a massive hidden flow beneath the surface. The whole discovery was a complete fluke. Nobody was ever expecting to find a waterfall of this scale hanging out on the ocean floor. Scientists have used some seriously high-tech gear to study this waterfall, like bathymetry tools that map out the ocean floor in insane detail. They also relied on precision current meters to track exactly how fast and in what direction the water is hauling. These tools were total game changers, allowing them to finally grasp the sheer scale and precise location of this waterfall, even though it's completely invisible to the naked eye. This waterfall stretches about 160 kilometers across, a massive width that makes it a totally unique geographic phenomenon. The water plummets a staggering 3,505 meters before it settles into the deep. That deep drop creates super powerful underwater currents that actually influence the movement of the entire ocean in that whole region. The water in this waterfall is made up of 2 main types: frigid polar surface water with a temperature below -1 degree Celsius, and deeper water flowing from the northern seas. When these waters mix together, they get super dense, causing them to plunge rapidly toward the ocean floor. And the craziest part? This whole process has been running non-stop for thousands of years. This waterfall is a massive contributor to what we call the North Atlantic deep water. This deep-sea layer is what literally fuels ocean currents all across the globe and plays a major role in refreshing oxygen levels way down in the abyss. It's not just moving water, folks. It's constantly cycling life-giving oxygen and essential nutrients deep into the heart of the ocean. Unlike land-based waterfalls, this one doesn't make a single sound that you could hear above the surface. Everything happens in total, Eerie silence thousands of meters underwater. You won't find any mist or spray like you do with a normal waterfall either. It's a waterfall that you can't see and you can't hear, but its impact is massive, reaching all the way to shaping the climate of our entire planet. The Denmark Strait Cataract remains one of the absolute greatest wonders of nature hidden from our sight. It's a constant reminder that the most epic phenomena in our world aren't always the ones right in front of us, and that the ocean's secrets are still just waiting to be uncovered. Deep down in the abyss, where our eyes can't reach, massive forces are hard at work shaping our global climate and keeping our planet's life perfectly in balance.